Hello and welcome back to Planet Towers, where I don't even know what episode it is because this is the most consistent series ever. It's episode 24. Yeah, I think I'm right. Anyways, I'm sorry. I say this every episode now. It's been a month or almost a month since the last episode, but it has been August. Here's my excuse. Been very busy, lots of trips and stuff. I say this every single time. But yeah, I've been busy, I've not had time, and kinda just wanted to get the Dark Forest done. But then, last night, or the day before, I did a live stream on the finishing Dark Forest, and decided after that I wanted to build the towers, so I got the whole of the front of the towers done in 2 hours. So, yeah, and I'm going to do it again, so expect another episode like in less than a week, if I remember to do that, because I'm amazing at remembering. But yeah, today we're building the front of the towers, or the ruins, the castle ruins, whatever you want to call them, just the front of them. And then next episode, hopefully we can move on to Hex, the Legend of the Towers. Now, it's really complicated, this, and I'll explain why in a minute. But yeah, thank you so much for the support lately. I did release a video, I think it was yesterday, I've lost track of time, on kind of a part 2 to the series of what if the big one was made in 2025, but this time it was Rita. So thank you for the support on that. But yeah, I'm probably going to ramble on for the whole episode like I always do, but I'm going to try and get another episode out within the next week, as I've already said. It is coming towards the end of the summer holidays, sadly, just over a week left. I'm very depressed. So episodes might become a little less consistent, but you know, and I'm going to try my best this year because I've got exams this year, like the proper exams. So yeah, I'm gonna try and make a bunch of videos before that happens and then schedule them. So I'm not gonna let the channel die because that'd be really sad, but yeah, I'll try to keep Planet Towers going. It's nearly been a year. Well, I say nearly. We're like 4 months away from that yet, so I'm a bit wrong with that, but I don't know, it depends how consistent I am. We could, like, it is possible to get the whole park done within a year. I can't believe it's taken a year. But yeah, let's talk through what we've got left. We've got Curse at Alton Manor. We've got Hex, obviously. World of David Williams. What else we got? We got Nemesis. We got Katanga Canyon. And Galactica and Subterra. And yeah, so probably about 2/3 of the way there. So yeah, I'm just really excited to do Nemesis. I want to do Nemesis already because it looks incredible to build. But yeah, so let's talk about how the towers are going to work. So first off, I'm building them using the new theming piece or set, which is the castle / fairy tale theme. I'm speaking random words again. But yeah, so we're using that. I did say, and I've said in multiple episodes, that I wasn't building the towers until they added that, because it was rumoured they were adding it. And they did add it about a month ago, so I'm very happy I waited. So we're building using that. So the fact that this Alton Towers project is split onto multiple parts kind of makes the towers confusing. But what I think I'm going to do is, we're going to have the front of the towers and anything you can see as you're on the path near X Sector in that park, which is the park where we've built all the stuff like X Sector, CBeebies Land, Mutiny Bay, Spinball Wizard, all that. And then we have also got the second part, which you would have seen if you've been watching me building the Dark Forest. That park is going to actually have Hex on it and everything you can see from there, because that's the main part of the towers apart from the front of it. So yeah, kind of split into 2 parts, but oh well. And then when it gets released, it will be there'll be signs in the first park saying download the other park and stuff, because there's just not really any room in that other park and it'll just look bad. So that's the best thing to do. That's what I'm going to do. I never thought I would be able to build the whole of Alton Towers in one park, so it is what it is. But yeah, so as you can see right here, we're using the castle pieces. Alton Towers kind of has, like, well, obviously it's really old, these pieces look really new, so I've tried my best. But this isn't the finished product, of course. We're going to add loads of, like, the in-game decals and bunch of bushes and stuff that make it look really old, like moss and stuff. I'll add that to it, so don't worry about that. That is going to happen. But yeah, I'm really excited to build Hex. Let's talk about a bit about how that's going to work. So basically, we're going to have the rooms as normal. We're going to try find as much pictures and videos from inside there so that we can actually see how it looks. I can vaguely remember it. But the most complicated part to build is of course going to be the actual ride, which I will be joined by Coaster Story. If you've been watching since day one, episode 1, you will know who that is, or maybe if you just watch the channel you'll know who that is, but they left after a few episodes sadly, but they were too busy to do with stuff. Am I making sense? Anyways, yeah, they'll be joining back to help with Hex, so I'm very excited for that. They're going to be making some of the effects and stuff, so hopefully that'll help the project go a bit quicker. But yeah, so Coaster Story will be back. The actual ride system is going to be really complicated, but what we're going to do is we're going to use those animated parts that they have in the game where you can attach a bunch of objects on, and then yeah, we're basically going to build the whole drum and the Vekoma Madhouse, because there isn't one in the game. We're going to attach everything onto that moving part, sequence it with all the lights. This is going to take absolutely forever, but you know, it'll be great when it's done. So yeah, we've got to do it. And then basically I think the bit where the people sit in, like in real life, the chairs, yeah, you know what chairs are, I think. That's going to be just sat still, because you don't even realise it's moving in real life really, apart from the fact that you feel the force. And of course, unless you're like magical or superhuman, or connected to the game, you're not going to be able to feel the force of it moving, so there's no point in making that move. And also, the reason behind that is, when we want to do a POV of the ride, because I do need to do the POV of the rides, that, like the rides I've made since Spinball Wizard, because I've done POVs of that, but yeah, obviously you guys enjoy the POV video, so I need to do that. But when we're doing a Hex POV, yeah, we just want to keep it still, otherwise you'll just have two rooms rotating around you. It'll look really weird. So yeah, that's the plan for that. Hopefully it works out. And yeah, basically the rest of it's just castle ruins, and the inside of it's going to be quite cool to build. But there's one room I'm dreading building. It's going to be really difficult, apart from the vault. That's going to be cool but difficult. If you've been on the ride, you'll know that there's like a octagon or hexagon room, like a circular room, not a box. There you go. There's one of them, and that has got absolutely loads of insane theming in it, so that's going to be really hard to find pictures of, but hopefully there is one. So if you know in the comments, let me know if you found any POVs of Hex. Of course I'll look myself, it won't be that hard, but you know, if you want to help out, you can do that. I generally don't know what else to talk about. On screen we're just adding a bunch of details. I'm trying to make these towers as detailed as possible. Of course I'm going to add all the moss like I've already said and stuff. But yeah, it wasn't as hard to build as I thought it would be really. It's quite simple. Just use Google Maps Street View, because like I've been saying for the rest of the park, it's outdated for most of it, because the last time they decided to go into the park with a massive camera was 2009. But of course the towers were there then, and they're not much different since. So yeah, it wasn't too difficult to do that. Just use a bunch of pictures as well if we couldn't get the right angle. So really easy, to be honest. Not as hard as I was expecting. It's just the bits inside. Hopefully they've street viewed that or mapped it out, like the gardens and stuff and all the other extra bits of the towers. If they have not put that on Google Maps Street View, I'm going to struggle really hard. I'm not going to enjoy it. So hopefully they have. There'll be videos somewhere. I'm worrying too much. But yeah, what else should we talk about? I'm going to do a live stream again soon, because that one I did literally, I can't remember when it was. Was it last night? No it wasn't. It was on Sunday. Yeah, it was. Thank you for the support on that. I need to do them more often. I keep saying that I'll do more like in a week or two, and then it ends up being like a month or two. So, you know, I'll try my best. I'm trying to put a lot more videos out. This isn't really related to Planet Towers, but let me know in the comments if you want more news videos, if you're a regular like watcher of the channel or viewer or whatever. I need to start doing more news videos. Like, and I'm going to make a video on Scarefest and stuff. And speaking of Scarefest, that's fast approaching, and I have a really cool idea, which I won't know if I'll be bothered with or have time to do, because I kind of want to get the project done. But imagine I built the scare mazes in Planet Coaster. In this park. That'd be cool. And fun. But also I'd have to release the part to you then. So, I don't know. And, yeah, whatever I'm saying just keeps leading on to the next thing. Speaking of releasing the park, I know everyone, literally everyone, there's so much, like, hype for people to play this in Planet Coaster. I'm being asked at least once a day, when is it being released? And the answer is, I want to release it as soon as possible, but I don't want to release it half finished. So I'm sorry you're waiting so long, but it'd be worth it. And I know it's going to get a lot of downloads on the workshop, hopefully. Hopefully it can become one of the most downloaded creations. I don't know if that'll happen, but hopefully. And yeah, just the support on this series has been insane. So yeah, your answer is hopefully soon I'll release the main park, because on that park all we've got to do is finish off Mutiny Bay, CBeebies Land, which I'll do off camera because that's boring as anything. Same with Mutiny Bay, I've just got to build like the pub, the welcome in. And then what else have we got to do? Add a bunch of trees, fill it in with gardens, and finish the towers and a few other buildings like the arcade thingy that I never ever go in. So yeah, really easy. Oh, my computer just switched off. Why does it do that every episode? The screens just turn off. Oh well. Anyways, yeah, you can see I'm onto the final part of... Oh, no, I'm not. I'm near the final part of the towers, which you can see from the front of it. It's basically a building, unlike the rest of it, which is on the same angle and everything, or 90-degree angles. This one decided to be like rotated really weirdly, so I had to create a new scenery group for that and everything. So yeah. And another thing before we end, lots of you were showing me your recreations on the live stream. So if I can get enough viewers on live streams, I might do a whole live stream checking out your recreations. But I've seen that this series has inspired you, or quite a lot of you, to build Alton Towers. I saw so many recreations on that live stream, and they were all really good. So if you've got any Alton Towers recreations, or just any recreations in general, let me know in the comments if you want me to do showcase live stream where we check out your recreations and share them on the screen. I can't speak, so I think that's a good idea, so I might do that soon, because I'm always doing Planet Towers live. Well, I'm not, but whenever I do a live stream, it's Planet Towers. But yeah, anyways, we're coming towards the end of the time lapse now, so hopefully I can get the next episode out within a week. It'll either be, I don't know if it'll be Hex. Hopefully it's Hex. Yeah, it'll probably be Hex, but it won't be the main ride. It'll be... You know what, yeah, we'll do Hex. We won't do the main ride system though, we'll just do all the theming and the queue line and everything inside of it. So, thank you so much for your patience, for waiting 4 weeks for this episode to come out. I hope it was worth it. We're now moved on from the Dark Forest, which I'll release the POV video soon. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye bye.